Today's video is brought to you in part by the word blue. As in, I'm blue, I'm a dee, I'm a day.
Top doctors in the country are out with an unusual warning tonight about those new street lights that we're seeing more and more of. Andrea Borba on the concern the lights could be giving off an unhealthy glow.
These LED street lamps going up all over the Bay Area and the country were hailed as the wave of the future. Energy efficient, brighter, giving everything a truer color. American Medical Association says the technological lighting advances are bad for your health. The problem comes down to color. The old sodium lights throw off a yellow light. The new LED bulbs, blue.
So that would be a problem because anyone who's out at night and would be exposed to the blue light might make it very difficult for them to fall asleep, even without a sleep disorder such as insomnia.
Dr. Clete Kushida is the medical director at Stanford Sleep Medicine Center. He says blue lights everywhere could turn us into a nation of sleepless zombies.
And the way it affects sleep is that it suppresses melatonin secretion. And the melatonin is important because it's one of the key hormones for helping to initiate sleep.
Got the light! Mark! Don't look at the light! This is what they were trying to warn us about.
Many of you are glued to these kinds of devices all the time. They all emit what's called visible blue light. When we stare at them for long periods of time, we've been told it can be dangerous to our brains and to our eyes. But now we're learning it may not all be bad. What if we told you blue light is actually kind of good for you?
From our phones and computers to our lights, we are constantly bombarded with blue light.
As Dr. Malika Marshall shows us, nighttime exposure can be hazardous to your health.
Dr. Charles Seisler of Brigham and Women's Hospital has been studying blue light for years. He says exposure at night throws off the body's biological clock and suppresses the release of the sleep hormone, melatonin.
Believe it or not, blue light has benefits, including boosting your mood.
It helps your natural rhythm, so your sleep-wake cycle. It also can help prevent myopia or nearsightedness.
You may have noticed this over the past couple of weeks. Neighborhood streetlights getting lit up in purple. Streetlights that don't seem to match up with the other lights.
There's also evidence that exposure to blue light at night may not just affect sleep.
Shifting our circadian rhythms repeatedly has been associated with increased risk of various types of cancer, including colorectal cancer, breast cancer, and prostate cancer.
Streets, you'll notice them really easily when it gets dark. You'll have a purple light there. When Tico first started hearing about this, they were asked if the purple lights meant something or was it a sign for something. Some thought it was some sort of discreet sign for law enforcement, the government, or aliens.
No conspiracy theory behind the light.
No conspiracy, exactly. No conspiracy.
Well, I'm just so glad, Marco, that you figured out that it's not aliens that are coming in and changing our streetlights. Really glad about that.
So who's behind it? The zombies, the aliens, or the government? I don't know.